A freshly caught flatfish enters a state of hibernation when the temperature drops below freezing. After being stored for 60 hours out of the water, it's put back into seawater and returns to normal. The fish was able to survive at sub-zero temperatures because it made a minimum amount of movement with only a slight amount of respiration. There are two basic methods of storage. One is refrigeration at temperatures above freezing. The other is freezing at sub-zero temperatures. However, there is a third temperature zone just below zero where things remain unfrozen. This sub-zero area where a substance is just about to freeze is called the cure-on zone. This research institute is studying the cure-on zone. Fresh foods will stay fresh at least twice as long as compared to regular refrigeration. An added bonus is improved taste, even better than when the food is in season. This pear has been kept in a refrigerator for about 6 months. Cut it open and you can see it's rotten inside. This pear has been kept at cure-on temperatures for 6 months. Cut it open and it's still fresh and juicy. When fresh fruit is subjected to a gradual drop in temperature down to cure-on levels, unlike freezing, the cells remain alive and retain their freshness. Because they're not frozen, the glucose and amino acid content increases, which leads to a tastier result. Initially, I was studying the long-term storage of pears. The fridge, which was set at 3 degrees Celsius, broke down, and the temperature dropped to -3 degrees. 3 days later, when I was about to throw the pears away, I tried cutting one open and found that it had regained its former freshness and juiciness. That's how my studies of cure-on storage began. Vegetables can now be shipped from farms to cities far away, while retaining their freshness thanks to the cure-on storage method. In the same way, fresh fish can be sent to market with an improvement in the way they taste. Cure-on technologies are currently being developed and applied to some 200 foods. Food manufacturers and retailers see the technology as an innovative storage method. Cure-on technologies are also being utilized to improve the flavor of foods. This dough used to be left to rise at room temperature. Now, by letting it rise and mature slowly at cure-on temperatures, it's become possible to bake bread richer in flavor. This technology is attracting interest from the world of medicine. There are hopes that it can be used for transplant organs and storage of blood. When temperatures are lowered at a certain speed, things will remain unfrozen even below freezing. New studies are looking at preserving products through these super cure-on methods. The water inside this flask was lowered to 6 degrees below zero at a certain speed, but it's still liquid. When the flask is shaken, the unstable water molecules bond instantly, and you can tell the water temperature is below freezing. What began as an accidental discovery may ultimately prove to be a valuable medical procedure.